Good evening, good evening. What's going on, pro wrestling fans from all around the world of all shapes and sizes? Welcome to another Pro Wrestling Talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. I'm your host, Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Ooh, it's been a while. Been under the weather, but had some things to update on, so figured I'd hop on here. So, three things in particular. First, I'm going to go over the current standings of the 14th Goddess of Stardom Tag League. That's been quite interesting lately. And then I'm going to do my two reviews of the DEFY DDT In Utero show that took place in Seattle, as well as the DEFY DDT TJPW Triangular DTD show that took place the same weekend, same location. So two reviews and a update on the current standings of the Goddess Tag League. So got quite a bit to talk about. So we're going to start off with the Goddess of Stardom Tag League current standings. Just a quick note. There was a change with the schedule, apparently. So there was a set of matches that happened earlier than what the original dates were. So I had to do some updates, and one of the spreadsheets that I had, the one that I've been using, kind of had some issues updating. So I decided to switch to my backup spreadsheet, which is what I'll be using for this video. But everything should be up to date on that one. So just a FYI in case you see something different. But anyway, let's go ahead and get started. Let me switch to the spreadsheet. Alrighty, here we go. Alrighty, as usual, we're going to start off with the Red Goddess block. Alrighty, let's see what we got here. Okay, so far, excuse me, right now we have three teams sitting at 1-3, a record of 1-3 each, with 2 points each. Those teams are, we got Tokimeki Piran a la Mode, we have Inaba Toyogami, and we have O2 Line. All right, let's start off with O2 Line. O2 Line, that's Azumi and Miyu Amasaki. Right now, they just have the one win over Tokimeki Piran a la Mode, but they have 3 losses to Peach Star Rock, High Mate, and BMI 2000. Let's see, they have 4 matches left. It's not looking too good for them. It's really not looking too good for them. But technically, they're still in it. They could still get up to 10 points, but it's going to be a tough push to make the top 3. They're going to need to win out, and then they're going to need help. They're going to need help. All right. Let's look at Inaba Toyogami. That's Tomoka Inaba and Rana Yagami. They have the 1 victory over Concave and Ex-Con Convex, but losses to Fukuoka Double Crazy, Tokimeki Piran a la Mode, and BMI 2000. And they have 4 matches left as well. So, same thing with them. They can get up to 10 points, but they're going to have to win out, and they're going to need help. And then Tokimeki Piran a la mode. Oh my god, that's such a ridiculous name. But that's Tam Nakano and Sayaka Kurara. They have the one victory over Inaba Toyogami, but they have 3 losses to Fukuoka Double Crazy, O2 Line, and Psy Queen. And they got 4 matches left. Pretty much same thing. Okay. We have 2 teams that currently have 4 points each, which are Peach Star Rock and Psy Queen. Now let's start with Peach Star Rock. Peach Star Rock, that's Mayu Iwatani and Momokogo. They have a record of 2-4. They have 2 wins over O2 Line and BMI 2000. But they have 4 losses to Psy Queen, High Mate, Concave NX Con Convex, and Fukuoka Double Crazy. And they only have 2 matches left. So the most they can get is 8 points. But they're going to have to win out. And pretty much, oof. Yeah, because as soon as High Mate and Fukuoka Double Crazy hit 10 points, then it's going to be really hard for Peach Star Rock to make the top 3. But we'll see. We'll see. All right. And then let's look at Psy Queen. That's Konami and Saya Kamatani. They got a record of 2-2, 4 points. They got 2 wins over Peach Star Rock and Tokimeki Piran a la mode. But they have 2 losses to Concave NX Con Convex and BMI 2000. They have 4 matches left. So they're still very much in it. But like I said, they're going to need to win out. But the most they can get is 10 points. So at least there's that. Or actually, excuse me, the most they can get is 12 points. Most they can get is 12 points. So still very much in it. All right. We have 2 teams that currently have 6 points each. Those teams are BMI 2000 and Concave NX Con Convex. So let's take a look at BMI 2000. BMI 2000, that is Natsuko Tora and Ruaka. They currently have a record of 3-3, 6 points. They got 3 victories over Psy Queen, O2 Line, and Inaba Toyogami. But they have 3 losses to Peach Star Rock, Fukuoka Double Crazy, and High Mate. They have, let's see, they actually have 2 matches left. So it's coming down to the wire for BMI 2000. But they still have an opportunity to finish with 10 points total. So we'll see how that goes. All right. And then Concave NX Con Convex, that's Shuri and Saki Kashima. They have a record of 3-2, 6 points. They got 3 victories over Peach Star Rock, Fukuoka Double Crazy, and Psy Queen. But their 2 losses were to Inaba Toyogami and High Mate. And they have, let's see, they have 3 matches left. Yeah, they have 3 matches left. Not bad. You know, they're still in pretty good position. As far as for top 3, they're still in pretty good position. Okay, and then we have 2 teams with 8 points each. And they are Fukuoka Double Crazy and High Mate. Let's take a look at Fukuoka Double Crazy. That's Hazuki and Koguma. They have a record of 4-1. They have victories over Peach Star Rock, Tokimeki Piran a la Mode, Inaba Toyogami, and BMI 2000. And they have the one loss to Concave NX Con Convex. They have 3 matches left. Pretty much in great shape to make top 3, if you ask me. I mean, they can score as high as 14 points. But we'll see what happens. And then, sitting at the top right now, with a record of 4-0, undefeated, 8 points, that's High Mate, which are Micah and Hanako. 4 wins over Peach Star Rock, Concave NX Con Convex, O2 Line, and BMI 2000. And they have 4 matches left. So, right now, the way that it stands, High Mate has the number 1 seed. Fukuoka Double Crazy has the number 2 seed. And Concave Annex Con Convex has the number 3 seed. If the tournament were to end now, if the blocks were to end now, that's what the seedings would be. But, like I said, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens these last handful of block matches. But I think it's safe to say High Mate will make top 3. Like, looking at their path, I mean, they still got to face Psy Queen, Inaba Toyogami, Tokimeki Piran a la Mode, Fukuoka Double Crazy. I mean, you know, they got, you know, I would say 2 easy ones and 2 difficult ones. So, I mean, I still think they're going to end up making top 3. And same thing with Fukuoka Double Crazy. I mean, they still got to face O2 Line, Psy Queen, and High Mate. I mean, two difficult ones, 1 easy one. So, I mean, but I do think Fukuoka Double Crazy will make top 3 as well. But as far as that third team, I mean, I don't know. Concave NX Con Convex, I mean, Shuri and Saki Kashima, you know, are looking pretty decent. You know, Saki Kashima debuted a new finisher, which kind of reminds me of Overkill from David Finlay. That double underhook knee, it was like a double underhook knee strike. Looks pretty cool, if you ask me. Let's see. I mean, and then there's BMI 2000, which, you know, could make a push for top 3. I do think there is a slight chance Psy Queen could make a final push and go on a streak to make top 3, but I don't know. I think they definitely have a better chance of doing that than Peach Star Rock, that's for sure. But if you ask me, I think Fukuoka Double Crazy, High Mate, and I think either BMI 2000, Psy Queen, or Concave NX Con Convex. I think one of those 3 will take the remaining seed. Alrighty, let's shift gears to the Blue Goddess block. Okay, Blue Goddess block. So we got two teams sitting at the bottom with 1-4 records, 2 points each. That's Sakura Demon and Team Classroom. Let's take a look at Team Classroom. That's Hina and Lady C. 1-4 record. They got the one victory over Wing Gory, but losses to Hate Supreme, Tom and Jerry, Reckless Fantasy, and Star Fox. They have 3 matches left, but unfortunately they are mathematically eliminated from contention of making the top 3. The most amount of points that they can finish with are 8 points. Yeah. 4, 6. Yeah. But yeah, they're not going to be able to make it. All right. All right. And then we got Sakura Demon, which is Yunamizumori Ayasakura. They have the same record. 1-4, 2 points. The 1 win over Devil Princess. But losses to Star Fox, Tom and Jerry, Wing Gory, and Hate Supreme. And they have 3 matches left. But you know what? I need to update this. They're also eliminated from contention. All right. We have one team that is sitting with a record of 1-3-1 with 3 points, and that's Wing Gory. Wing Gory, that's Hanan and Sayaida. They got the 1 win over Sakura Demon, but 3 losses to Team Classroom, Crazy Tigress, Devil Princess, and then the 1 draw with Tom and Jerry. They got 3 matches left. Technically, they're still in it. As shocking as that sounds, because they can get up to 9 points. So, yeah, technically, they're still in it. But they're going to have to win out. They can't afford another loss. They cannot afford another loss. So, yeah. All right. We have one team that has 4 points total on a record of 2-1, and that's Reckless Fantasy. Reckless Fantasy, that is Waka Tsukiyama and Ryan. 2 victories over Team Classroom and Devil and Princess, but the 1 loss to Crazy Tigress. They finally lost one, but got off to a good start though. They got 5 matches left, so they got plenty of matches left, but we'll see how they can do. They won 2 straight, but then lost 1, but let's see if they can bounce back. All right, we have 2 teams sitting at 5 points each, and that's Star Fox and Crazy Tigress. Let's look at Star Fox. That's Mei Sarah and Kohaku. They got a record of 2-2-1, 2 victories over Sakura Demon and Team Classroom, 2 losses to Tom and Jerry and Devil and Princess, and the 1 draw with Crazy Tigress, or also known as Mad Tiger Girl. They have they only have 3 matches left. So not a whole lot of matches left for them. So they're going to need to really finish strong if they want to make top 3. They're not out of it, but they need to finish strong. All right. Crazy Tigress. That's Starlight Kid, Suzu Suzuki. They have a record of 2-1-1. 2 victories over Wingori and Reckless Fantasy. 1 loss to Devil Princess. And the 1 draw with Star Fox. They have 4 matches left. So, not bad. Not bad. But, you know, they still got to do what they can to finish strong as well and stay in the competition. Alrighty. We have 2 teams sitting at 6 points each. Those teams are Devil Princess and Hate Supreme. Let's take a look at Devil Princess. That's the current New Blood Tag Team Champions, Rina and Azusa Inaba. Alrighty. They have a record of 3-3. They got victories over Crazy Tigress, Star Fox, and Wingori. But 3 losses to Tom and Jerry, Sakura Demon, and Reckless Fantasy. Okay, they only have 2 matches left. So they can get as high as 10 points. But it's in their best interest to get those last 2 wins. Alright. And then we have the Goddess of Stardom Tag Team Champions, Hate Supreme. Right now, undefeated, 3-0, 6 points. Victories over Tom and Jerry, Sakura Demon, and Team Classroom. They have 5 matches left. So the tag champs, looking really good. Looking really good. And then we have 1 team sitting at the top who currently holds the number 1 seed for now with a record of 4-1-1, 9 points total. That's Team Tom and Jerry. That's Sari, Ano, and Natsupoi. They got 4 victories over Sakura Demon, Team Classroom, Star Fox, Devil Princess. And they have 1 loss to the champs, Hate Supreme, and 1 draw with Wingori. And they have 2 matches left. So they've had a good tournament. They've had a really good tournament. But at the same time, you know, Hate Supreme is definitely creeping up, trying to contend for that number 1 seed. But if the blocks were to end now, number 1 seed would be Tom and Jerry. Number 2 seed would be Hate Supreme. Number 3 seed would be Devil Princess. But, like I said, it's close. Because you got Crazy Tigress and Star Fox kind of creeping up. And Reckless Fantasy, they still have a lot of matches left. So they're not out of it. But it's coming down to the wire. It's definitely coming down to the wire. So let's see. The next set of matches. So it looks like, let me go to my calendar. So it looks like the next set of matches will be starting November 20th. And there's matches on November 20th, actually through the 24th. Oh, man. And the 20th, that's next Wednesday. So next Wednesday up to next Sunday. Full of tournament matches. So that's going to be interesting. So let's take a look. Let's take a look. Starting with the Red Goddess block. Let's see what we have. Yeah, let's just go through each team and see what matches for that week. For that week, those 4 days. Or excuse me, 5 days. Peach Star Rock. Let's see, on the 24th, they got Inaba Toyogami. I think they should be able to beat them. They should be able to beat them. But I don't know. You don't want to sleep on Tomoka Inaba. But I think Peach Star Rock should be able to beat them. Fukuoka Double Crazy. Oh, so they got 2 back-to-back matches. On the 20th, they got O2 line, and on the 21st, the undefeated Cup High Mate. I think they'll beat O2 line. Now High Mate, I don't know. That's gonna be tough. That's gonna be really tough. But I think they get at least one victory between those 2 matches. All right. Let's see. Tokimeki Piran a la mode. Okay, they got on the 23rd, Concave NX Convex. On the 24th, BMI 2000. Oof. That's going to be 2 tough matches for them. Yeah, that's going to be 2 tough matches. But we'll see. We'll see what they can do. Concave NX Convex. They got let's see. They got just Tokimeki Piran a la mode. I think they should beat them. Inaba Toyogami. Let's see. Peach Star Rock. Oh, wow. They actually finish out the rest of their block matches from the 20th to the 24th. Yeah, so they got Cup High Mate on the 20th, Side Queen on the 21st, O2 line on the 23rd, and then they finish on the 24th against Peach Star Rock. Ooh, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, maybe they can beat O2 line, but I don't know. They got a tough path for their remaining matches. They got a tough path. Cup High Mate. Let's see. On the 20th, Inaba Toyogami. 21st, Fukuoka Double Crazy. And on the 24th, Side Queen. I mean, they got a decently tough path. I mean, Fukuoka Double Crazy and Side Queen, I mean, those aren't going to be easy. They should have Inaba Toyogami. But we shall see. O2 line has Fukuoka Double Crazy on the 20th. Inaba Toyogami on the 23rd. Yeah. It's going to be tough for O2 line. It's going to be really tough. Let's see. BMI 2000. I mean, they just have the one match November 24th against Tokimeki Piran a la mode, which they'll probably win that one. I think that they should win that one. I think they'll win that one. We'll see. And then Side Queen. Let's see. 21st, they got Inaba Toyogami. 24th, Cup High Mate. They could win one or both. We'll see. It'll be interesting. But yeah. And just a review. Right now, 3rd seed is Concave NX Convex. 2nd seed is Fukuoka Double Crazy. Number 1 seed, Cup High Mate. That's how it's looking right now. All right. Back to the Blue Goddess block. Let's see what remaining So it looks like there's no matches on the 22nd of November. So they got a 1-day break. So no matches on the 22nd of November. Just the 20th, 21st, 23rd, 24th. Okay. Let's see. Hate Supreme. Okay, they got 3 matches. On the 20th, Reckless Fantasy. 21st, Crazy Tigress. 23rd, Devil Princess. Tough matches. Tough matches. They'll probably beat Reckless Fantasy. I don't see them losing to Reckless Fantasy. The match against Devil Princess will be interesting. Tag champs against New Blood tag champs. That should be really interesting. They might take their first loss to Crazy Tigress, though. That's what I'm thinking. All right. Wingori. Let's see. They got to face Star Fox on November 20th and Reckless Fantasy on the 24th. They'll probably beat Reckless Fantasy. Star Fox, well, actually, I don't know. They could win those two. They could win those two. They need to. All right, Tom and Jerry. They just have Crazy Tigress on the 20th. That could go either way. Sakura Demon. Let's see. They have Team Classroom on the 23rd and Crazy Tigress on the 24th. I mean, battle of the 2 worst teams on the 23rd, so I mean that could go either way. Crazy Tigress, nah, I don't see them winning. Team Classroom, Sakura Demon, and Devil Princess. I don't see them beating Devil Princess. Reckless Fantasy. Oh, they're gonna have. They're gonna have a rough path because they gotta face the champs, Hate Supreme on the 20th, then Star Fox on the 21st, then the 24th, Wingori. So they got a tough path. They got a tough path. But we'll see how they do. Star Fox, see, Wingori on the 20th, Reckless Fantasy on the 21st. Crazy Tigress, Tom and Jerry on the 20th, Hate Supreme on the 21st, Sakura Demon on the 24th. So they got an interesting lineup of matches there. And then the New Blood tag champs, Devil Princess. Let's see. Well, they finish up that weekend because they got the 23rd against Hate Supreme and then the 24th against Team Classroom. They should win one of those. But it's going to be interesting. It's going to be really interesting. But just to review, your number 3 seed currently is Devil and Princess. Your number 2 seed, Hate Supreme. Your number 1 seed, Tom and Jerry. And that's for the Blue Goddess block. So yes, it's been an interesting tournament so far. Right now, the ladies are pretty much on tournament break. And like I said, they won't start back up tournament-specific matches until November 20th. But, you know, some of the ladies will be busy. Of course, we got New Japan Pro Wrestling Stardom Historic Crossover 2 coming up this weekend. So, quite a lot to look forward to. Okay, before we get into the reviews of the DEFY collab shows, here's a quick word on the sponsor of this video, Game Beauty. Check them out. As you continue to enjoy content here at Blitzball Champ Gaming, be sure you take a moment to check out Game Beauty. Beauty inspired by gaming. Game Beauty brings to you video game related makeup and cosmetic products. You have products such as eyeshadow palettes, elemental pearl highlighters, eyeshadow brushes, liquid eyeliner pens by Akideris, and even non-makeup products like graphic tees. They even have special collaboration makeup kits, such as this Persona 5 Heat Wave Brush Single, Metaverse Bundle, and even a Phantom Thieves limited edition makeup collection. Also remember that Game Beauty provides international shipping of $60 or more. And if you use the promo code BlitzballChamp, all in caps, you can get 10% off of your order. So be sure to use that to your advantage. Now, back to your regularly scheduled video. Enjoy, and thank you. Alrighty, so we're going to start off with first two collab shows. So this is DDT and DEFY's DDT In Utero that took place this past weekend. This was on Saturday, November 9th. This was at the historic Washington Hall in Seattle, Washington. And I have to say, this was quite an interesting card, but felt like overall pretty decent show. So let's go ahead and let me get my notes up. Here we go. Let's go ahead and get started. First match. Alrighty. Kicked off the show with a singles match between Gringo, Loco, and Yuni. First off, I did not realize that Yuni was 16 years old. Is that accurate? Is that actually accurate? I know they were saying it on commentary, but I didn't think that was actually true, but yeah, he's apparently 16 years old. Dude is quite a high flyer, though. I will give him that. Has a lot of heart, too. Put up a good match with Gringo Loco, another high flyer. Another high flyer that I've seen a number of times through many different promotions. GCW, DPW, you name it. But yeah, this was a good opening match. Went about 10.5 minutes. But yeah, pretty good match. Really didn't have any complaints. But Gringo Loco picked up the victory, hitting Yuni with the base bomb, pinning him for the 1-2-3. Nice opening match. I've always thought Gringo Loco was really cool. Last time I got a chance to see him, I believe it was back in Philly. The DEFY show. Well, he worked a couple of different shows, but yeah. But yeah, Gringo Loco, definitely a familiar face. And Yuni, pretty much each of the DDT shows that I have seen, with the exception of the one in April that I went to live, I've seen him wrestle. So, dude is good. Dude is really good. I was just shocked to find out he's 16 years old. I was like, dang. But hey, that's awesome. All right, next match. Uh, yeah. So this match was actually for the Ironman Heavymetalweight Championship. The champion, Danshoku Dieno, versus Randy Myers. Yep, don't have much to say about this one. Only thing you need to know, Dieno won, then Randy Myers won, then Yoshihiko won. That's all I'm going to say. Match was trash. That's all I'm going to say. Moving on. All right, next up we had a singles match. This was pretty entertaining. This right here was very entertaining. We had Nick Wayne versus Jack Cartwheel. Another battle of high flyers here. They did great. Did really great. Definitely enjoyed this match from start to finish. Yeah, really had no complaints, to be honest with you. This match went just about 12 minutes. Wish it could have been a little longer, but hey, it was still a great match. Nick Wayne was able to pick up the victory. He hit the Wayne's World on Jack Cartwheel, then pinned him for the 1-2-3. Nick Wayne, your winner. Great sign of sportsmanship afterwards. Handshake and then both doing a dual cartwheel together. So I thought that was really cool. Nice sportsmanship there. But yeah, great match between both these guys. Alrighty. Let's move on to our next match. This one was really good as well. Check it out. So this was actually for the DEFY Worldwide Tag Team titles. Yeah, those were on the line. So you had the champs, C4, which is Cody Chhun and Guillermo Rosas. And they defended the titles against a team of the Bounty Hunter, or the Bad Apple, Bryan, Keith, and Shota. And Midnight Heat, which is Eddie Pearl and Ricky Gibson. Didn't really know much about Midnight Heat, so this was my first time seeing them. They're okay. They're okay. I mean, I can't say I was really impressed or anything like that, but they're okay. C4 I have seen before. I actually saw them back in April, so they're a tag team I'm familiar with. But this was a pretty solid match for the most part. Of course, you know, I love Bryan Keith. I've met Bryan Keith multiple times. Me and my dad are fans of his, so it's always good to see Bryan Keith wrestle. But yeah, this match was pretty enjoyable. It was a little over 10 minutes, so I wish it could have been longer. Really wish it could have been longer. But the action was good. The action was really good. But C4 was able to walk away with the victory. Guillermo Rosas pinned Shota after an assisted pop-up powerbomb from the help of his teammate, Cody Chhun. And yeah, pinned him for the 1-2-3. C4, still your DEFY Worldwide Tag Team Champions. And then, of course, Bryan Keith wasn't too happy with Shota. Ended up shoving him. And yeah, a lot of heat there, which, you know, I'll go into that in a little bit later. But yeah, pretty decent tag title match. Alrighty, let's move on to our next match. They didn't really have a specific graphic for this, but the DEFY Women's Champion, Marina Shafir, was not only in action, but she defended her title. And she ended up defending her title against Danika Della Rouge. Danika Della Rouge. Match wasn't that long. It was like maybe 7.5 minutes. Marina Shafir was pretty much dominating throughout the whole match. I mean, Danika Della Rouge got in a little bit of offense along the way, but nothing really threatening. But Marina eventually got back on track, submitted her with Mother's Milk, and retained the DEFY Women's Championship. Afterwards, Shoko Nakajima, the big kaiju, comes out and challenges Marina Shafir for the title for the Triangular DTD show. So, hey, the big kaiju stepping up, wanting some DEFY gold. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. Alrighty. Let's go on to our next match. This next match was good. Alrighty, we had a special tag team match. We had the team of Daisuke Sasaki and Artemis Spencer taking on the Bollywood Boyz, made up of Harv and Gurv Shira. This was a very fun match. Got to see the Bollywood Boyz back in April. That was when they were actually the DEFY Worldwide Tag Team Champions at the time. Had a really good match against Manlight. I believe it was Manlight Darius and Michael Oku. It was actually a really great match. But good to see them back at this show. And yeah, this was a good match. This was a good back and forth match. Interesting pairing with Daisuke Sasaki and Artemis Spencer. But they made it work. They actually made it work. I was pretty surprised. But just could not match the chemistry like the Bollywood Boyz. As after hitting a Bollywood blast on Artemis Spencer, Gurv Shira makes the pin. 1, 2, 3. Bollywood Boyz Bollywood Boyz, your winners. And they even, had a little sportsmanship and even did a Bollywood dance. Well, Daisuke really didn't, but he at least shook their hands and it was all cool, I guess. But, at least a good sign of sportsmanship after the match. So, hey, I don't hate it. And it was a great match. It was a great match. Alrighty. Let's move on to our next match. Here we go. Alrighty. Had a special singles match. We had the AEW International Champion Konosuke Takeshita taking on Kohei Kinoshita. And of course, this was a non-title match. Don't know much about Kohei Kinoshita, but apparently the word is these two were close friends. Close friends, apparently. But this was a good match. A little over 12.5 minutes. But yeah, this was a pretty solid back and forth match. I like what I saw out of Kohei Kinoshita. But yeah, not bad. Not bad at all. Takeshita pinned Kohei Kinoshita after hitting an avalanche falcon arrow and pinned him for the 1, 2, 3. Takeshita, your winner. Not surprised there. Would have been nice if he had put the title on the line, but it's okay. It's all good. But yeah, pretty good match. Can't really say anything bad, to be honest with you. Okay. And then we had our main event. And let me tell you, it was a phenomenal main event. We had the DDT Universal Championship defended in a triple threat match, where the champion, Mao, defended against Speedball Mike Bailey and the pink striker Miyu Yamashita. Oh, ho, ho, ho. This match was phenomenal. The action was non-stop from start to finish. Match was about a little over 21 minutes long, and let me tell you what, I enjoyed every minute. I mean, just the back and forth between Speedball and Mao, and then you incorporate Miyu Yamashita, like taking a lot of bumps, a lot of shots from both men, but then firing back with some shots of her own, and just it's really cool just seeing how well Miyu Yamashita really just does, and just her in-ring work and chemistry with the men as well as the women, you know, and she just takes it up a notch more and more, and this match was no different. So definitely loved the action that I saw, but when it all came down to it, Miyu Yamashita was able to take advantage where she best could and hit a phenomenal match-sealing skull kick to the side of the head of Speedball Mike Bailey, and then pinned him for the 1-2-3, and Miyu Yamashita became the new DDT Universal Champion. Triple threat match defeating 2 men. Congrats to the pink striker. A phenomenal win and a great main event to close out DDT In Utero. But she garnered a lot of attention because afterwards, both Gringo Loco and Nick Wayne come out and challenge her for that DDT Universal Championship, which she did accept. So, yeah, already she's getting attention. But hey, that's what happens when you're a champion. You got a bullseye on your back. So, makes sense. But yeah, that was a great first event, which of course they did TJPW Bright Eyes first, and then they did these 2 shows. But DDT DEFY DDT In Utero, great show overall. Okay, and then there was one more show that happened, and this combined DDT, DEFY, and TJPW. So you get the best of all 3 worlds. So let's go ahead. Let me get my graphics up for that. So this was DDT DEFY TJPW Triangular DTD, which this took place on November 10th. Same location, the historic Washington Hall in Seattle, Washington. And this show was just as good. It was definitely just as good. So let's go ahead and let's dive into this show. All right, first up. Alrighty, featuring the ladies, 6-women tag match. Team number 1, we had the White Dragon Rika Tatsumi, the Burning Venus Yuki Aino, and Aris Endo, taking on the team of Player 1 Vert Vixen, the Casual Beauty Yuki Kamifuku, and Mocha Miyamoto. Pretty entertaining match for the most part. Like all 6 of these ladies. Match was a little over 8.5 minutes long, Wish it could have been longer, but it was still a pretty decent match for what it was. And, you know, I definitely enjoyed all 6 of these ladies. But Vert Vixen picked up the victory for her team, hitting a beautifully executed sit-out powerbomb on Arisendo and pinning her for the 1-2-3. But yeah, Vert Vixen, Yuki Kamifuku, Moka Miyamoto are your winners. But yeah, not a bad way to open up Triangular DDT, or DTD. But yeah, good match. All right. Let's go to our next match. All right, after tensions boiled over the previous night, it's turned into a singles match. The Bounty Hunter, the Bad Apple, Bryan Keith versus Shota. Tag team partners the previous night. Opponents in this final night. Pretty good match. 8 minutes. But pretty good match. A lot of fighting spirit shown from Shota, for sure. And I've gotten a chance to see Shota back in April as well. So, another familiar face. But these two went back and forth for the most part. But I do feel like Bryan Keith was in control for most of the match overall. But was really surprised to see Shota kick out of the Tiger Driver. I did not expect that. That was pretty cool to see. But Bryan Keith eventually put away Shota with a Diamond Dust. First time me ever seeing him do that. But yeah, hit him with a Diamond Dust, pinned him for the 1-2-3. Bryan Keith, your winner. Guess he got the last laugh after all. But pretty decent match. Alrighty. Let's go to our next match. Now, I don't have a graphic for it because this was pretty much last minute, I guess. But we had another tag match with the ladies again. This time just a regular tag match. But we had the team of Amira and Danika Della Rouge taking on the team of Zara Zakar and the cutest in the world, Maki Ito. Match was alright. A little over 8.5 minutes. So just a little bit longer than the first match. But for the most part, I felt like it was just another opportunity to really showcase Zara Zakar and Maki Ito, especially Zara, as she has her Princess of Princess title shot coming up this weekend. So she's she's already pinned Miyu Watanabe twice, once in a singles match and the other time in a tag match. So a lot of momentum. And this match was no different. But this time, Maki Ito would score the victory for her team. She pinned Danika Della Rouge after hitting a flying DDT coming off the top turnbuckle. Very nicely executed. Pinned her for the 1-2-3. Maki Ito, Zara Zakar, your winners. But pretty decent match. You know, won't say it was excellent. Won't say it was trash, but pretty decent. You know, not too bad, not too great. All right. Next match. Don't have the graphic for it, but it was a tag team match. Daisuke Sasaki teaming up with Kohei Kinoshita, taking on the team of Danshoku Dieno, Randy Myers. Ended in a no contest. I don't care about anything else. The match was trash. Moving on. Next match. Ladies, back in tag team action. Showcasing some TJPW here. We had the team of Miyu Watanabe and Suzume taking on the team of the Popping Sugar Rabbit Mizuki and Wakana Uehara. This was a pretty entertaining match overall. It was a little over 10 minutes, so that was good to at least this was, over 10 minutes long. But yeah, it's always good to see Mizuki hit a whirling candy, which she did in this match. But definitely enjoyable. I like all four of these ladies. I've met 3 out of the 4. Haven't met Wakana yet, but I hope to at some point. Hopefully she makes the Las Vegas trip next year. Here's hoping. But pretty great match. Miyu Watanabe gets the pin for her team, pinning Wakana after hitting her with a teardrop. But yeah, Miyu Watanabe and Suzume pick up the victory. But yeah, good match. Good match for my Tej ladies. All right. Next up, how about a championship match? After challenging her in the previous show, the champ has accepted. And here we are. The DEFY Women's Championship on the line as the champion, Marina Shafir, defended against Shoko Nakajima, the big kaiju. Solid match between both these ladies. Shoko put up a great fight. Put up a really great fight. A lot of fighting spirit. Definitely on full display. Was not an easy match for Marina Shafir. Went back and forth. But even Mother's Milk was just too much for the big kaiju. Yep, Marina was able to snap on Mother's Milk submission. It took a bit, but Shoko eventually tapped out. Marina Shafir is still your DEFY Women's Champion. But a solid match, an excellent effort from the big kaiju. Really excellent effort. Came close. Came really close. All right. This next match, I gotta tell you, this next match really impressed the heck out of me. Check this out. We had a special singles match. Konosuke Takeshita versus Yuni. I was very impressed with Yuni. Yuni really brought it to Takeshita. I have to say, I was very impressed. This match was a little over 12 minutes, but Yuni really put up an excellent fight. And honestly, I think this was one of his best matches. Especially against somebody like Takeshita, who's twice his size and is a bigger star. Yuni put up a good fight. That kid put up a good fight against the AEW International Champion. And even though he came up short, which was expected, Yuni put up a great fight. I enjoyed the mess out of this match. One of my favorite matches on this card. But yeah, Yuni poured out a lot of offense in this match. I was very impressed. But Takeshita eventually puts Yuni away with that running knee strike and pinned him for the 1-2-3. Oh man. Takeshita with the victory. But yeah, great match. Yuni looked awesome. And I think this is really going to build his stock up even more. I know he's only 16. He's got a lot of years ahead of him, but I think this is a match that really elevated Yuni even more. And that's definitely somebody I'm going to keep my eye on when it comes to DDT. All right. Next match. All right. Once again, the DDT Universal Championship defended in another triple threat match. We had the champion, the pink striker, Miyu Yamashita, defend against Nick Wayne and Gringo Loco, which of course both of them won their respective matches in the previous show. Overall, great match. Definitely solid match. Although I don't think it was as good as the previous night. I don't think it was as good, but still a great match. Still a great match. But I have to give the first Universal Championship match a little bit more love. But this was a great match. All three competitors did really well. Miyu Yamashita, once again, situation against both guys, looked really great. But yeah. But Gringo Loco ends up with the last laugh and the championship gold as he puts away Miyu Yamashita with a thunderous base bomb, and she sold it really well too. Pinned her for the 1-2-3, and ladies and gentlemen, Gringo Loco walks away your new DDT Universal Champion. So a great weekend for Gringo Loco. A victory over Yuni, and then becoming the new DDT Universal Champion. Hey, can't hate on that. Although it would have been nice to see Miyu Yamashita retain, but still a great match. But hey, it happens. It happens. And then the main event of Triangular DTD. I keep messing that up. Triangular DTD. We had a special tag team match. We had Team Moonlight Express, which is Mal and Speedball Mike Bailey, and they took on Travis Williams, Judas Icarus, Sinner and Saint. Excellent main event match. These two teams were fire. And with the way things were going, it really could have gone either way. Really could have gone either way. Match went over 22 minutes. And I have to say, I was actually surprised about the finish. I did not expect this to be the finish, but you know what? This was a solid match between two very solid tag teams. And I got a chance to see Moonlight Express back in April in Philly, so definitely got my taste of Mal and Speedball together as a unit. Sinner and Saint I got to see through DPW. So, yeah. Really great, awesome tag teams. And Sinner and Saint would walk away with the victory after hitting a running kick Angel's Wings combo on Speedball Mike Bailey. Judas Icarus pins him for the 1-2-3. And yes, Sinner and Saint walk away with the victory over Moonlight Express. I was kind of surprised. I was thinking Moonlight Express was going to win. But hey, this was an awesome match. Way to close out this weekend, or this past weekend, in Seattle, Washington. And good thing is, it's already been announced and confirmed that TJPW will be coming to Las Vegas in April of 2025. So definitely looking forward to that. And I'm pretty sure same thing with DDT. I'm sure they're, as part of the GCW, the collective, I'm pretty sure DDT will be included as well. Same thing with DEFY. And I'm sure Progress as well. So, a lot to look forward to in Vegas, which that's WrestleMania week. But yeah, 2 great back-to-back shows. And yeah, some good pro wrestling there, ladies and gentlemen. But that'll do it for this video. Don't forget to check out Game Beauty when you have a chance. And let me know your thoughts. How are y'all feeling about the current standings of the Goddess of Stardom Tag League? Who do you think will make the top 3 in both blocks? And what did y'all think about both of these collab shows? DDT DEFY In Utero and DDT DEFY TJPW Triangular DTD. Let me know your thoughts. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell while you're at it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. For another pro wrestling talk video brought to you by Blitzball Champ Gaming here on the U to the Tube. My name is Blitzball Champ Jason Ingram. Hope y'all continue to have a blessed week, and I will see y'all in the next video and or live stream. Peace.